Hello there, and welcome to my F Words to Live By website. My name is Chris Fulkerson. I'm a certified image professional, and I love F words. My favorites are food, fashion, fun, and friendship. This is the beginning of a series called 6 Days to Turning Your Closet into a Sanctuary. So this was actually taped at the time of the COVID-19 quarantine. And it was at the beginning of the quarantine when everybody was ready to clean out their closets. I needed to clean out mine as well. So we all hunkered down. We did this together. After these 6 days, there's also some bonus material on jewelry, shoes, handbags. And so I know that when you finish this exercise, it's going to make such a difference in your life. It's so powerful. The state of your closet reflects the state of your mind and the quality of your life. And wait till you're done and you walk into your sanctuary. You are going to love it. So during this time, we are going to do a little pre-work before we actually dive into our closets. So what we're going to do is really think about our style, and is what you're wearing now really reflect who you are? So I was working with a woman in a closet several years ago. She actually had 7 closets and she wanted to get it down to 2. Yeah, we did a lot of work on this. She was actually retiring and she had a beautiful wardrobe, loved her clothes. This is a woman who truly loved her clothes. And we were, editing out all these pieces that were no longer going to reflect her new lifestyle, which was very casual. So as you will probably find yourself, she had many stories with different pieces of clothing she would pick up, and she would tell me either where she purchased it or how often she wore it and how much she loved it. And I totally get it. But we were having a hard time getting her to let go of some things. And I finally said to her, does this reflect who you are now? And what I was meaning does this reflect you going into retirement? And oh my goodness, she teared up and her bottom lip quivered and she said, I don't know who I am. And that's when I decided to start, first of all, figuring out what our style words are. Now, your style words you're going to figure out, and you're going to figure those out on who you are authentically. Who are you at your core? I want you to know who you are and what you like. So before beginning our great closet clean out, we are going to understand these style words. We're going to dig deep, and I'm going to explain to you how you're going to find out what those style words are. But they're 3 words that are basically going to be your compass. They're going to be your compass for your additional purchases, for what you take out of your closet. And it's almost like I give you permission to let go of things that don't fit with one of those words. All right. So this is you. It is not the reality of some primetime television or what you should wear. It's not peer pressure. This is 100% who you are. All right. So do you realize that when you wear something, it tells a story about you? And without even saying a word, when you walk in a room, you are telling a story completely about what you're wearing. You're telling someone how you feel, how you are looking at the day, basically. And so we want these words to definitely describe you. So many years ago, when I went through my image consultant certification, we did an exercise like this where we were really figuring out. And at the time, my 3 words came up to be joy, inspiration, and elegance, which I still hold on to the joy. I do still feel that. I feel like that resonates with me. The elegance part, though, at the time I was selling a high-end line of clothing. And I do believe that because of the type of clothing I was always wearing, I think that's where the elegance came from. And I do feel like I do still inspire. I love the inspiration and motivation. So now my words are joy, inspiration, and freedom. So freedom, because number 1, it's an F word and I love it. Number two is because of my age. When you hit a certain age, you feel freer. You really don't care what other people think of you or what you wear or what you say. I mean, you just are not as reserved, I guess. And freedom also because of comfort. I have a more casual lifestyle, but even like today, I'm wearing a dress, but it's the most comfortable dress to sit in. So that's kind of how I had come up with my words. So how are you going to figure out your words? First of all, you can talk to others. Now, you might have a strong sense of what your words are already, but maybe ask them with how you dress now, like what word comes to mind. You could even get a group of girlfriends together or over a thread. Just ask them all, give me a word. You don't have to use the word, but you might find the one that really resonates with you. The other thing is, think about when you walk into a room, what are the 3 words that you want someone to use to describe your look? Now, sometimes it helps just to go through magazines, to look at different styles. What are you drawn to? And you might have an old word or style that you're holding on to who you no longer are. I mean, I get a lot of phone calls from women, especially when they're turning a different decade. It's kind of like they open their closet door and they're like, who is this woman? And what are these clothes that she's wearing? And then think about the other way is, what is working for you in your closet? Like, what piece do you go to? What sings to you when you have it on? What makes you feel great? And what's some of the words that describe that feeling? So the most powerful story you can tell is your own, and through your clothing and how you look. Clothing is very powerful. So when you're working on finding these 3 words, I want you to really think highly of yourself. I don't want you to have negative chatter going in your head, okay? This should be really a lovely process for you. And I want you to kind of think outside the box. Think of who are you really? And take some time to reflect on that. I'm going to post some words on my website that might help you, some different style words. You can Google style words, see what really resonates with you. And you'll see throughout the 6 days of turning our closets into a sanctuary how we use those words. They're really important. So I also encourage you to take before pictures of your closet. So at the end, you can take some after pictures and see how far you have come. It will be a wonderful experience for you. Take your time, enjoy the journey, and thank you so much for hopping on the website and checking it all out. You have a fantastic day and a great experience. Bye-bye.